That's right. That's right. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back. Get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right, family. This Sunday is going down June 25th, 2023. Creatures from the Caucasus end game prophecy fulfillment. I want you in the house. You better not miss it. That's right. This Sunday, June 25th, starting at 2 p.m. The classic of classics, the making of the white man. And it's going to blow your mind. I want you to have on your football helmet, your knee pads, your Timberlands, your armor suit, because you're going to be taking hits if you come in there with, and you got the toasts, and you got the toasts. It's going to be brutal. Now, I want you in there. This is the end game prophecy for fulfillment, how to bring about the end of this tyranny that's on the planet and on our people. Be in the house. The truth will be told. The link is right down there in the video description. Click that link, generalseti.ticketleap.com. SETI always keep it leaping on Ticket Leap. So click that link and you'll see also upcoming lectures in queue, and you can get your ticket ahead of time. That's right. Ring the alarm. Matter of fact, let's go straight to the fact that we are now accepting members to the Sarasun Seti YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all already know what it is. We dynamic tonight. We about to get busy tonight. You see what I'm saying? We put in that kind of work. You want to be down over here. You see what I'm saying? I would too. You understand what I'm saying? I know you got high standards. That's what I'm saying. I know you got high standards, and I know you're looking for a dynamic teacher, and so here it is. And so I agree with you, and I would become a member too. You see, and so the links is right down there in the video description. You see there's 4 memberships that, and the perks, and you'll get an introduction video that'll go over that and show you all the perks. And we lining up heavy material. All you have to do is look on members. You'll see the videos that's up there, and you already know it's gems and jewels piling up as we speak. And I know you want to put your hands on them. So become a member today. And even if you don't, we appreciate your presence over here at Sarasun Seti's YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right. Pull the fire alarm. Say what? GeneralSeti.com. SETI University, over 1,000 video presentations on African history, heritage, spirituality, nation building, advanced African academics, developing the Black nation one lesson at a time. The complete General Sarasun Seti website with all the subjects that you know and love from General Sarasun Seti. Old Mecca voyages of the Nile, when Egypt ruled the earth, from Naga to Nigga, the African origins of the Hindu Kush, man. God deception, and so many other subjects and presentations that we got in video library and catalog. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so all you had to do is go over there and look. Man, I got a treasure trove of lectures and behind the scene footage that, man, listen, 99.9% of the people ain't never seen. And so I'm so elated to be able to get it up there. So I want you to get over there and check it out. I'll be uploading it over the weekend. So that's right. GeneralSeti.com, SETI University, the place to be. All right. SETI, keep it popping on Patreon. BPC making noise. We never calm. Exclusive live stream. Too hot to handle on YouTube, but just so exquisite. We keep it for our family on Patreon. You see what I'm saying? And so we got over 185. And man, we got some powerful, subjects, live streams, on Patreon. I'm very proud of that platform, for real. Because, I really alley-oop, them subjects. I don't talk about a lot of them subjects because, every day, you see, they obscure and, but they profound. You see, and it brings, a certain type of, if you are a venturer, an explorer, you see what I'm saying? You going places that you ain't never went before. And so a lot of people digging that Patreon. You need to get over there, become a patron. Listen, it's stages. It's a place for you. You see what I'm saying? Everything ain't, you know what I'm saying? We make it affordable for the family. It's a place for you. You see what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. And you gonna eat, because you know I'm gonna feed the family. That's just how it is. I teach by nature. So believe me, wherever you at, you gonna get fed. So get on over there to my Patreon and make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarah Soon Seti. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share with your family and friends and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. You'll be up out of here. Now, we're going to be dealing with the Satanic Mausoleum, Tombs of the Illuminati Part 2. We coming back on this with something even more powerful, but we in the house right now and we dealing. And what are we talking about here today? What are we talking about here today? How the man that printing out all your Bibles, you see, when he get ready to go into the afterlife, he forget about Jesus. Yeah, he don't remember no Jesus when he get ready to go down in that ground. You see? Matter of fact, no, I'm gonna leave that up there. You see, this is good old tape. We dealing with the mausoleum, and what am I trying to get out of this? You see, when you talk about the elite, a lot of people say, well, you know, that they're Lucifer, and they are. They are. But the one thing that the Cro-Magnon figured out when they went into Egypt, that it was such a profound and, you know, mind, you know, blowing, you know, revelation to see the greatness, the overwhelming greatness of the Africans of the Nile Valley, that they didn't have no doubt that the ancient Nile Valley Africans was as close to knowing the truth about salvation than any other people on the planet. Everybody else was just taking little bits and pieces of the Nile. You see, piecing and cutting it and cutting and pasting. And so once they went into Egypt and they saw what they saw, they could never turn back. See, they never turned back. When Napoleon and the British and the Germans and the Europeans went into Egypt, they were convinced ever since that the Nile Valley Africans had the greatest explanation on God, spirituality, religion, and they have not doubted it ever since. When you talking about what you're seeing right here, you see, now this old tape. Now I meant to get a Menahat, his Sphinx, because this is where the Cro-Magnon took, you know, that line, that particular Sphinx. He took that from Amenemhat. You see, and you see here, this is Lockhart. This is Lockhart. You see, this is your last rites. This ain't no fad. Motherfucker going on into the afterlife. They want to get there. There ain't no goddamn fad, and they don't make no goddamn difference. You can have that motherfucking head straight to hell. You understand what I'm saying? That ain't nothing but a box with dead man bones in it. That's all it is. You could have all this, and they'll say this is Lockhart, but Lockhart ass is at the bottom pit of the. He's at the bottom of the bottomless pit, some goddamn where. And so this is not you. When you put your last rites together, it's supposed to catapult you to salvation. You see, it's an extension to get, you know, because if you see the man and it's also in his mind. He made sure, because that costs a couple of dollars right there. You see, that costs a couple of dollars right there. You ain't just gonna get that. You know, half of these mausoleums is well over $500,000. Some of them cost more than that. Darius Miller, and you can see the obelisk is right on in the back. And matter of fact, that's Detroit. That's Elmwood. You see them obelisks I was talking to y'all about? See how tall they is? Man, listen, it's over 60 or 70 of them damn obelisks in that one goddamn. Listen to me when I'm telling you. It's about 50 of them obelisks all throughout that at that height. Now look how tall that obelisk is. That obelisk look like, but you can look in the back and see two more. And I'm gonna go and do some research on that. Them Europeans was kicking down dollars to go down in ancient Egyptian regalia. You look all in the stained glass. They got the Kepara, man. They had the scrolls on the walls in there. You see what I'm saying on how they should, how they can get into the afterlife, which they cannot get in. You see, because the last door they got to go through is which the door they call the lake of fire. You understand, which is the final right to purify the soul when it enters a mentor, and that's where the buck stops. You understand what I'm saying? Because you ain't got no damn melanin and you ain't going through. You see what I'm saying? And so that's the reality of that. So you see right there, old Darius Miller. He thought about that long, because shit, to have something like this, to have something exquisite like this made for your final rites. He had thought about this long before. Look at this right here. Noka. Okay, Noka. You see, he got him a master box. You understand, with the winged sun disc. You see, and when you go in, I guarantee you, he got the stained glass, and I'm gonna get inside some of these mausoleums. I didn't been up close and Avery. Look at Avery. Look at Avery. He got him a mausoleum with the winged sun disc. You see the two serpents at the top. You see the two serpents at the top. And this is Dodge, ram tough. And so you understand that the ram was almond. See, was almond. See, our culture was all around us. It was being, polluted by these Cro-Magnon Neanderthal. We couldn't see it. You see, but I've always been taught to look at the signs and the symbols. You see, I've been always taught to look at the signs and the symbols. And so, and when I see these things, I understand. I say, well, it's like a heavy a percentage of these elites are being buried in the Egyptian regalia. Now, let me get it twisted. That's not us. Okay, I don't want everybody, motherfuckers, you know how niggas is. Anything Egypt, they don't give a goddamn if it's Cro-Magnon or not. This is some bleach shit. You see what I'm saying? So this is, you know what I'm saying? This is like some demonic shit. Even though anything they put their hands on. You see what I'm saying? That ain't us. That's our here, but it ain't us. You see? You go in there, nigga, you ain't never coming out. You going in that door looking for Dodge and go in there looking for Osiris and Isis. Going through the door, nigga, we'll never see you again. Ain't no Isis or no Osiris in that tomb right there. Ain't nothing but demons, and they looking out through there, and they hope you carry your ass on in there because you'll never come out. So you got everything that look like some ain't that. You see? You believe it. It's some clone shit. It's some shapeshifters out here. Hannah. It sounds like a Jew to me. Hannah, that's Jewish. Is that Jewish? Hannah, that's Jewish. But do you know what I'm saying? But I thought, I'm confused. I'm confused. I thought the Exodus and all this, that, and the third. But old Hannah went and got him a master bar. That's exactly what he got. And so this show you. What happened to the Torah? What happened to all the Talmud? And this, that, and the third. They wasn't confused. They was not confused. They know where they got it. So they never thought that maybe you would see these things. You see? So you all in the Bible talking about Moses and Elijah and Samuel and all these motherfuckers and Enoch You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, but when Hannah got ready to go to the ground, Hannah wanted the ancient Egyptian ceremony. He didn't want the Jewish ceremony. He wanted the ancient Egyptian ceremony. That's telling you something. It's like when they say message. Okay, that's Tate again. And Dodge, seeing it from the side. Both of them paying paper. That one right though, but the one Dodge, that's $1 million. That's $1 million, man. Real talk. You see the design and all, that's $1 million. You see? And this is winter. He another one, man. That motherfucker got paper, man. You see? Now, you know, and when I was telling y'all, when you look, even though, and I taught when I was teaching y'all about how when nations make statues and things, they try to use a stone as close to who they are as possible. And so you see that there are some temples in Egypt that you will find with a white casing, outer casing. You see what I'm saying? Now that is true. You see that, but there's many structures over there of the sand, or the reflection of the sand. You see the colors of earth, the colors of who they are. You see, but there is, obviously when dealing with the pyramids, that they had a white outer casing. You see, and so that's true. But many times over, they use stone like the Red Pyramid of Sneferu. They went to Aswan, got that red granite. You see what I'm saying? And so when you look at the temples, you see they of the earth. You see, but when you watch these Greco-Romans, everything that they touch is gonna be white. You see, everything gonna be white. They're gonna bleach it out. Cayman family. You see, Cayman family they went out in the regalia of ancient Egypt. I wonder why. What did they know that? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't give a goddamn. You just ain't gonna read a couple books. You see, them motherfuckers went over there and shit, and they in these secret orders. You see, a lot of that information was passed around. They knew the truth. See, the thing is, when Napoleon and them went into Egypt, they upgraded the Freemasonry. They upgraded all that shit. You see what I'm saying? It was outdated once they went into Egypt. That shit that they had before they went into Egypt was outdated. After they come out of Egypt, all that shit was outdated. You see what I'm saying? The majority of that shit, if they still reading that Hiram or Biff and shit and all that, man, you could take that shit to the nearest garbage can and throw that shit in there. You see what I'm saying? That shit can be shot down by a novice today. I can give a novice the literature. You understand what I'm saying? That they would need to you understand what I'm saying? Bum rush the grandmaster and body slamming. You see what I'm saying? So they don't want no smoke. They don't want no smoke. What they trying to do, they trying to intertwine it. And see, that's why, because so many ideologies depend on ancient Egypt, they gonna fight to try to keep it. You see what I'm saying? One way, the Freemasons is another group. You understand what? As racist as they are, attempting, and niggas shouldn't. Once you learn that you the grandmaster, you ain't got no business going in there. No oaths and to none of that. That's some bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? I get on niggas and I know they mad at me. I know they mad at me when I cut into them. Yeah. Am I buffering out there, family? How I'm looking? Give me a shout out there. Buffering? Let me know. We good. All right. Good. All right. All right. I'm finna say I'm on this high power shit. All right. I'm good. All right. Let me get back in here then. You see? And so Stimmel. Now that might be Jewish right there. Stimmel. You understand what I'm saying? That might be Jewish. And so when you go into these elitist cemeteries, man, like Elmwood, they're all over the place. I mean, it's like damn near honest God truth. At least 50% of the damn in Elmwood might as well be a Masonic damn cemetery. You see? You know, a lot of the elites of Detroit, the names on the streets and shit, and they go back into the 1800s, 1700s. Many of them are buried in that cemetery. You see? Now this the Scottish Rite, and we about to let me go down here. I showed this one yesterday. No, because I'm gonna bring that one down. We're gonna deal with that one on another note. What is it? Illingworth? You illing it. And look at that. You see? Now, you see, they right there, now see, that's what I'm talking about. They didn't come on that Gothic shit right there. See, that's that old Gothic shit right there. You see? You know what I'm saying? That's that dry cool shit right there. You see? And so, you know, it's all, you know, yeah, it's, you know, it's just the look of it. You see, it's like a castle. You know what I'm saying? It's like a fortress in a sense. You know, and so you already know you going up in there if you want to. Yeah, going up in there and see what Illingworth doing. Your ass will never come up out of there. You can see all the Gothic shit behind there. That's Gothic shit. You see what I'm saying? So it gives and you can see he got the obelisks all around there. Illingworth paid a couple dollars. He paid a couple dollars for that. You see, and you can see the obelisks in the back. So you know this is one of the main. And so when they say ancient Egypt is dead, with who? With who? You see, when people with money is doing, you know, you go out there, you don't see them going. You don't see no too much Jewish. Yeah, you'll see some Christian, but it's right on in there with the mother of all religions and spirituality, even though you see it's been you know, demonized, you see, by the European, because he got to change it because he knows that, you know, the original has nothing to do with him. You see? Now this is another one, and I looked at, I say, what is this? What is this and shit? And this is a goddamn cemetery. And I say, this is a cemetery? You gonna go down that motherfucking road, and when you get inside of it now, see, they got these, you know, these mausoleums and shit, and they close to you know, together and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can see the Egyptian, but the doorway right there, because it's taped. It's short at the top and wide at the bottom. Even that one, even though it ain't got you know, the pylon, you see what I'm saying? You can see that that's a Egyptian doorway. You see, and then you come in here, you know, I say, damn, you can see the Egyptian doorways. And yeah, I say, what kind of, but it's wicked. It's wicked. You see, it's wicked. No, you better not take your ass in none of that. God damn it, you come in there, god damn it, you ain't nothing but Beelzebub up in that motherfucker, Pazuzu and all them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? You go in there, you better go in there with a crew of righteous disciples, and y'all better have nothing but goddamn five, you know, what they call them motherfucker, blow torches and shit. You understand what I'm saying? Ready to put it down on any goddamn thing that move. You see? And so you look at this shit, man. They didn't just, man, look at these old Gothic ass cemeteries, man. I say, what the fuck? You know? But they using our regalia. You understand what I'm saying? And they demonizing it. You see? We got to, yeah, we got to understand, you know, but they know. They know what it is. They ain't stupid. And you see right here. And it goes on and on and on. And so when you see, it ain't no little tomb. You see, it's like, you know, it's just, you talking about tens of thousands. You see, tens of thousands of these, you know, and it very well could be in the hundreds of thousands. Yeah, no life, no color. You're right. Bland. You see, no life. You see, no life. Now this one is this is McKay Mausoleum. And this is in Pittsburgh. Nah, that's the let me see. It's still it almost I'm trying to, you know, I don't know if if that's Dendora. You see, it almost looked like Dendora to a certain extent, you know, with that opening in the top like that. I had to look at it again and see exactly what you know, what temple that is. But most definitely it's on the tip. You see what I'm saying? And it'll come to me. But you can see tall. You see, whoever they paid a couple dollars. They paid a couple dollars to have this. You see? And so again, we're going over and letting, you know, the family know there's something going on, that they know something about Africa that you should know. You see? We should be seeing our family. Now, this one right here is out cold. This one right here, this motherfucker look like you know, a goddamn courthouse. You understand what I'm saying? Motherfucker going down there, you can caught them cases and shit, and motherfucker walking there look like you going to court. You understand what I'm saying? Bring your ass on in here, nigga, and get them debit cards out, nigga. If you intend on walking up out of here, you're gonna have to come up out your goddamn pockets today, nigga. You see what I'm saying? They got the goddamn ATM right there. If you want to get out through these doors today, nigga, you gonna have to debit every damn dollar you got on that motherfucker. And you might have to make a call, nigga, and borrow some if you intend on coming back through them doors. That's a beauty, you know, that right there is they paid some paper for that right there. You see what I'm saying? They paid some paper right there. That one right there, you know what I'm saying, is probably the most exquisite one I didn't seen yet. You know, it's some nice ones out there now. I ain't gonna lie. There's some nice ones out there. I ain't saying it to the extent. I'm just talking about craftsmanship. You see what I'm saying? Craftsmanship, you know? And so now they back on that, you know, they on that goddamn you know, the goddamn Viking shit. You know what I'm saying? They got them stones and shit. You know that, you know, yeah, they on that, you know, druid shit right there. You know what I'm saying? And it's gloomy and shit and all that. And so, you know, but they still in our culture and they know something about us that we don't know about ourselves. You see? And so that's, you know, and we about to go into another aspect. You know what I'm saying? In the next video, I had to cut it up because, you know, we got different aspects of what, you know, the Illuminati and the graves and the Masonic halls. And so if you're into Freemasonry, I don't want you to go nowhere because we got powerful, you know, and man, the one we got on, hey, do not miss the one coming on. I think it's 2 videos up where we're going to be dealing with the Luciferian rite of the Osculum in fame. Man, don't miss that. Don't you dare miss it. Because you're going to have, you know, we're gonna be dealing with Hollywood, family, and I'm going to show you. And when I ain't never seen, and I had already said these things, but nobody dropping it down like this. I'm going to show you. And when I show you, I don't want to see you, you know. I don't want to see you. I don't want to see y'all niggas out there, you know, doing these crazy things because it's going to tell me what you know, what you're into, nigga. You see what I'm saying? So family, we'll be right black. Don't you go nowhere. We got a heavy lineup tonight. All right, family, we'll be right black. This is the General Sarah Soon said. He's saying, hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast. Daily liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.